Interesting. I don't really know where to even start with this one other than I'm slightly concerned. I'm worried. I mean, honestly, I know Brookhaven's full of mysteries, secrets, and even scary findings and hauntings, someone could say. Why do you think the town hall has a paranormal investigating like thing right there built into the Brookhaven town hall? I mean, this confirms and shows that Brookhaven is full of mystery and full of all kinds of stuff. Ghost sightings. Like, look, guys, this is in the town hall beside the FBI and the tax collector. It's like such a normal thing. But it's not normal. Paranormal is not normal. That's why it's called paranormal, okay? So if we go in here, we can see that we can put different sightings. Ghost sighting 3 p.m. Okay, so there was a ghost sighting at 3 p.m., right? Okay, well, that was 2 hours ago, almost 3 hours ago. What does that mean? Well, we can come here, we can get our ghost PKE meter, and anything else that we need to do or use in here, write a report, of course, about the ghost sighting on the board so other ghost hunters can know and be aware. But today, we have to take a dive back into the Brookhaven Cemetery and some of the oddities that is surrounding it because people have been finding something weird. And I wanted to debunk this one or attempt to debunk it and all the myths that come with it because, guys, myths, legends, myths, mysteries, everything in Brookhaven, we like to at least touch on it. We like to figure out what it's all about, and that's why I wanted to do that one today. Now, if you guys remember the last time we were at the Brookhaven Cemetery, it was not fun. And I'll quickly brief you guys on what we did last time at the Brookhaven Cemetery. If you haven't seen, the video is basically, it was like playing the sound. Don't play the sound backwards. Ruby, please, don't. How about that, Ruby? Cancel my house, huh? How about that, Ruby? You ain't robbing me ever again. But the video was called like Don't Play This Sound Backwards in Brookhaven. And what we did in that video was we went to the grave and reversed the sound of the growl to get a secret subliminal message in return. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you haven't seen that video, you need to go click on the channel, go back to the channel, and watch it right now. I'm assuming you're back now. Welcome. So, as you guys can tell, the Brookhaven Cemetery is haunting. It's very much so scary because of the creator of the agency and him not successfully resting in peace. But, YouTuber, that is not fun, dude. Why is there a YouTuber in the grave? Like, all the graves are wiped, and this one says YouTuber Ian. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's just erase that. Let's just put one of these. There. Okay, that was... we don't want no YouTubers to suffer. Okay, so, in this grave, of course, if we drop down and we click on the grave, there's a growl that goes 3 times. That's the second one. I don't know if you guys can hear, the audio might be slightly low, but still, there's 3. There's the third one. So, and this grave here is also what's really odd. Why is this grave almost like signaling that this grave was being dug up? Well, I'm going to go in and touch on why. Now, this was the creator of the agency, right? This is where he rests in peace. We see from the museum and everything as it being connected. Once you activate the secret, it says creator of the agency behind here. There's an agency logo on it. This is where the creator of the agency was buried. However, there's this gravesite over here that's always sparked a lot of question. Why is it dug up? Who was digging this grave, and why is it fresh, almost as if someone's about to be buried? Well, I'll go in and show you guys why. If we head on over to the Brookhaven Church, we'll see a lot of this stuff was very much so just fresh in recent events and what has happened. Marcus Brookhaven is Mr. Brookhaven's son, and he had ties with the agency and helped and assisted the agency in numerous ways. But if we go over here, we will see, if we jump into this, we will see a photo of Mr. Brookhaven himself with his horse and his old house out there that we see often abandoned now, just completely destroyed way off over there in the distance. And what this means and signifies is that grave right over here is probably being prepared for Mr. Brookhaven, as we see over at the church and the funeral being prepared and his image being in there. This is probably where Mr. Brookhaven is going to be buried. It's signifying that everything that we know is pretty much at a close. The creator of the agency has passed. Mr. Brookhaven himself has passed. The feud that they had and the agency and all the corruption has passed in this timeline. Now, what this tells us is Marcus Brookhaven is still out there. Is he the leader of the agency? Did he finally depart from the agency? And is that part done? We have the portal from the agency that we can build, that we see and can craft. and we don't know what that portal was used for or where it goes exactly, as we never got that answer to the puzzle. However, what we do know in the timeline that we currently are in Brookhaven, it means that everything has finally subsided and we are now in the aftermath of all the history of Brookhaven and everything that has happened. Now, Brookhaven is in a state of steady progression. New businesses are opening up and Brookhaven is flourishing like never before. However, that doesn't change the past that is definitely there, and why there even is an art and history museum to showcase everything that happened as it happened and its beginning stages of the wonderful life that Mr. Brookhaven had with his wife, Madison, and the foundation of everything as we know and everything that happened. We got to kind of go through and live it and find it out ourselves on the journey. It was truly a terrific and amazing event, you know, the secret update and going through everything. So, that be the case, what's going on at the grave that people are being claiming that they're finding? Well, I've been getting numerous reports of people saying that they're finding skeletons at the cemetery between different times. Like, skeletons will just start appearing in the cemetery and they don't know why that's happening and they're kind of creeped out about it. Like, some person said there was a skeleton in this grave once, then there was skeletons over here, and everything regarding that. Well, I want to debunk that specifically, guys. If you've seen skeletons in the cemetery, the reason you probably seen that was due to the props, okay? So you see, we have skeleton props here. So we can just go there and we can literally put them down in the grave like that. Look at that. And then boom, there's a skeleton. We can even go over here. We can put a skeleton. We can change the way the skeleton looks through different ways. So like if we want to put him over here, have him sit up, he will sit up against the wall like that. So this is a good way to spook your friends, though. If they don't know you put these props here, you can come over here and you can be like, look, there's a skeleton over here. And then, like, if we get, like, a little flashlight, just kind of highlight it, you could be like, why is there a skeleton over here? And then if you go over here and look in the grave, there's one down there. What's going on? So that is what I'm going to say and debunk that myth of people claiming that they are finding skeletons around the cemetery and some of the odd stuffs regarding that. With the props now, guys, you can do a lot more than you previously could, and you can place items that are very interesting and mystery tied. I mean, guys, with the prop interface now, we can even put the green man anywhere we want. On top of that, we also have signs where we can put, check this out, guys. We can go here and we can put this, boom, agency logo. Like, we can put agency logos wherever we want. So I could even go as further to troll and put a whole agency logo in this grave with the skeleton and create a whole storyline there off of that. So what I wanted to do was just touch on that, guys, and give you guys a reminder that props can trick you, and props can be tricky in that regard, right? But I thought it was also very essential to touch on why this grave is being dug out like this, and also all the myths and surrounding story regarding it. But I know it will definitely give people, people will take a double take on seeing a grave now like this. I wish I could get someone in the lobby to come look at this. They would probably, if they didn't know about the props, it would really surprise them. But the props changed the game in so many different ways. I've talked about it multiple times that I believe there's going to be updates that really just bring props to and highlight more than we even seen so far, right? It seems like steadily with the props that we're getting, it's getting more and more intense and better with each and every update, and I'm just loving it. As you guys know, Brookhaven updates usually on a Friday, and every Friday that we do get an update, that one does drop around 10 a.m. EST. It is a blast, and we love playing it. We love deep diving into it, and it doesn't get any better than that. Also, getting back onto Brookhaven's a wonderful diet. We got pizza, Doritos, and Gatorade for the school. Don't forget your Coca-Cola, dude. Oh my god, dude. There needs to be more food and cooking availability in Brookhaven. The access to be able to cook various different foods that you would find appropriate. Actually, if we go here, we can see Brooks Diner has some pretty good food, guys. Think about it. Look at all these. You can get some of these at the burger shop, or let's see, Starbucks coffee, of course. That's a good place too. Look at these nice meals here that you can get from Brooks Diner. Good stuff. Don't forget about the glizzies now. But yeah, with that aside though, guys, that's what I wanted to touch on today. As you guys know, we try to upload every single day. We love Brookhaven, and dude, I don't think I'm ever gonna stop playing Brookhaven, dude. It's just too darn good of a game, and nothing still to this day is topping it on Roblox, in my opinion. Now, yeah, Piggy used to be amazing, but now it doesn't really get updates anymore, and the hype is just not there, and it's really disappointing. But we do have Rainbow Friends as well, which is a blast. So I don't know. Till then, till there's another good game, dude. Brookhaven's got me on hold. I just love it so much. So yeah, with that aside though, love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.